Welcome to Drum Talk with Matthias Olsen. I'm your host. No, not really. I'm not going to be doing that again. Well, I already have, so we're stuck with that intro anyway. So today I've started working on the new Weserbergland album that came out. The first one came out this year, and it's a wonderful piece of music that you should check out. So I'm drumming on this track, and I've gotten fairly specific orders from Kjetil how he wants it. And he's going for a kind of, I would say, really late 70s to early 80s Phil Collins-esque drum sound. So I actually did my homework and went out and read a couple of interviews with Phil Collins from that era about what gear he used. And also I listened to some of his recordings and how I'm supposed to approach it. So, follow me. Well, you don't have any choice now, do you? All right, so here we go. This is the drum kit that I'm using for this section, because I'll probably be changing stuff up. And as you can see, this is very unusual for me, because I usually don't have my toms in a traditional setting, as in bigger or smaller to bigger. And I don't know if you can see this. I've had a slight, as you can see, I have a slight microphone malfunction over here. But I don't know if you can see this, but these are all concert toms, which means that they don't have any resonant heads. And inside every tom, there is a microphone. And this means that every tom is very isolated, or the tone of it is easily like locatable or something like that. I've also lowered my overheads a fair amount, because I want this to have a fairly tight and focused sound, but just to be able to have that really barky big sound that Phil Collins liked, and which is also great for gating, which is what I'll be doing with this later, because that's like a big part of his sound, with the whole gated 80s thing. So yeah, over here is a resonant mic, which is, or ambient mic, sorry, which is one of Thomas's that we used for the K-Bird session, and it's still out here. And this is going through a compressor to make it really aggressive, and it really works. This room that you can hear, which sounds wonderful to record drums in. Then I've done some cheating, of course. I'm using a old, like, 78 Sonar bass drum from 1978, which is fairly, it's fairly thuddy, so just go like that. And then I have this a resonant Grand Casa behind it, with one of those like subwoofer speaker tricks, so that there's like there's a thud sound. But if you want a boomy sound, you've got that as well. So that Kjetil or Jacob or whoever's going to mix it has that alternative. Plus it sounds really great. So I'll start doing this. But this is like, so, and also no cymbals, of course. For us, they're just useless for this kind of stuff. And yeah, I'll start cracking. Hopefully I can play you something a bit later on.